Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nicholas. Here to do another video. Oh, how's everybody doing? Thank you to all my current subscribers, my new subscribers, especially my new subscribers, returning subscribers, but everybody that's watching, people that like. Glad to have you here. It's a safe and sovereign space where we can talk about anything that's a little vibe and try to put a little twist on how you can snap out of it. I am a psychic medium, spiritual mentor, all around happy person, and a recovering narcissistic abuse person, whatever you want to call it. A person recovering from a narcissistic abusive relationship. My life is good, and yours might not be, but that's okay. We're going to figure it out. But I did want to talk a little bit about narcissism and how, like, I've been exposed to people with narcissistic tendencies. I've had narcissistic tendencies, everybody does, especially when I was on drugs and alcohol. But it takes a whole other type of person, really, to understand these types of individuals. First of all, they don't care. They don't know what emotions are. My ex still... And I just tell her, leave me alone. Just like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, what's wrong with you? And she continues to troll and say all these abusive things. And it's just so funny because, like, it hurts, right? Like, when you're a person and maybe you're empath probably, it hurts when these people do this. And they put all their struggles on you, right? Nine wands. And there's a lot of you taking it, and it's building up, it's building up, it's building up. And what the first thing you can do is lash out at them. Like, you're probably depressed, you're probably fucked up, but, like, total no contact is the only way you're going to be able to get your peace, your sovereignty. Like, you're looking, some of you are looking for, like, some type of justice in the situation, and this person, like, maybe you know that they're watching you become happier, so they're, like, getting resentful and hoovering and trying to love bomb and all that shit. That's exactly what they do. And it's so funny because this person, in my experience, thought they were so smart as they watch me. Right now, Page of Swords. I thought they were like super smart, and I did too. And I was like looked up to them kind of. But when you realize that it's all lies and they're just lying to themselves, and it's like this person, for as smart as they come by, they look like, it's just another fucking mask. It's like another bargaining tool that they use, another manipulation tactic. The true thing is that you are the star. You are more than enough, and you don't need people like that in your life. So if you're like wondering if they're gonna come back or anything like that, just we've already come to the assumption they're a narcissist, right? This is coming back. You juggle the idea of them coming back and maybe see the error of their ways. It's not gonna happen. And it's been a year since I like mentally detached from the idea that this person could actually really change, but I kept giving them chances, and it was really detrimental to my own mental health, where I had to like really step back and say, hey, I need to start making the correct decisions for myself, you know? It gets me all choked up even talking about it because, you know, even until this day I opened my email and it was like, the audacity of this individual to like never apologize for like anything. Like last time I talked to her, she's like, oh, I hurt you? Like, for the first time ever. I was like, after a year and a half, you realize you hurt my feelings one time? Okay. And that's where my mind was like, this person, I had to like take a break from doing YouTube videos because I was like really, I had to heal from it because it was like, all they do is project this horrible fucking energy onto you and make you feel bad. And if you don't realize it, like you'll just go into a conversation probably thinking, okay, what the fuck is this all about? Like, why am I even, you might find yourself halfway through the conversation, why am I even talking to this person? Hang up, just hang up. And it was the same long lie, bunch of bullshit. It's like, I caught her so many times, and she would just blatantly gaslight the shit out of me. And after a while, I just like, going back to what I was saying earlier about being smart, it's like, you project this idea of being smart, but a smart person would never do what you do. Therefore, I'm not going to say you're dumb, that means you're like mentally ill. That's why I can call it narcissism. Moving on, you're getting the fuck out of here. You probably put yourself away for a minute because healing, you took the correct path, right? And just recently I started putting myself out there because, in the dating pool, because, you know, you'll see a narcissist have to go to next supply. I took the time to heal. I'm still taking the time to heal. I'm not done dating. I'm just meeting people. And like, it's so refreshing to know that there's other people out there that just not only feel the same way as I do, but are not fucking completely insane. It's just like, wow, I can have a normal conversation with somebody that's not trying to take advantage of me. Or impress me in some way, because it starts with impressing, because then that's how they lure you in. But having faith in the situation that you're going to get through this, how can you just, like, there's no contact, and you really got to go within. This person could have taken your money, left you really, like, guarded, slander your name. Mine's like, oh, you're a traitor and a backstabber and a snitch. I'm like, I'm a snitch because you called the cops on me? And lied to them? Okay. It is crazy how they'll just believe their own lies. You can, one of the things you can do to sort these people out in your life, they'll tell the same stories again, over and over and over, just repeat themselves. Same stories because they're telling themselves a story that never really happened. You'll see it all the time. Another thing you can do is bring up their birthday, or purposely fuck up their birthday on purpose and see how much they freak out, and then see what they do to you on your birthday. If you're suspicious, that's pretty much where it's got to be, really. You should already be out. You shouldn't be in that mindset of even trying to do those things. But I did that, and it was a telltale. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I got dumped on my birthday. After I told this person that I'd been dumped on my birthday twice, in prior relationships. So it was like, that was my justice, that 10 of swords. That was the truth I had to go seek. And a lot of people aren't willing to go that deep into the underworld, into the unknown, because they're cowards. So if you're doing that, give yourself a fucking pat on the back, because you're going straight to the devil. Like, you're going spiritual battle straight to the devil. This will lead to fruits of your labor being money, but you're not going to understand, and a new beginning, right? And you're probably waiting for it. But you gotta build that shit. Like, you can't be like them. Like, you can't just take shit from people or just try to, like, jump. Like, you have to do the healing if you really want to get better. And you really want a better life and a real good relationship. It's like, you gotta, like, take a step back and really see, like, where you played your part. Because I saw what I did. Like, I totally saw the red flags. And it was funny because, like, everybody has their own difference of what red flags is, but everybody is also on their own path and their own spirituality. But, I don't know people that just go around hurting people for no reason. It's kind of like stupid, erratic behavior. And essentially they just don't want to grow up. They don't. They don't want to take responsibility and face their shadow, and they might know all about it, but they never actually put the information into practice. I mean, it got to the point where the last time I talked to this person, the next day, their family was hitting me up. They're like, hey, we just want to reach out. We saw that you were involved with her, but you took her pictures off, and like I saw some of these videos that you posted, and they exposed her 7 of swords. They ended up having to move out of the state to be away from her, and she always claimed it was like, oh, like, and the more and more I started in the story, the more I started reverberating, because these people were nice. They were like warning me. They weren't trying to convince me of something. I just shared my experience. I talked to hours, and it was just like, I could see all the fucking lies. But it was so funny to me because it was like, as much as it upset me, the Empress, I drew that information towards me so I could learn how to handle it. I wanted to pick it apart and see, like, and not everybody's like that. I mean, I wanted to pull judgment, like, what can I do here? Because essentially I wanted the best outcome for everybody involved, right? It's not what I got. You're hard at work. And so am I. A lot of it had to do with my creative abilities and like how that was a big transmutational thing. Like being so hurt and doing creative things really helped me a lot. But it's really hard to also find solace, especially if or any type of peace. Like even if like, you're alone, you're fighting that battle alone. And like I had to fight that battle alone. Like there's nobody on my side. My house burned down, like literally, and this person came back in my life, even though I'd already separated from her and tried to destroy my life again. So it's like, don't open that door, and if you do, like, just know it's not going to be good, because there's also videos you probably check too, because not everybody's like super full-blown narcissists like that, but you'll see like they're just totally money driven and sex driven, trying to get their wishes fulfilled and their justice seeked out by destroying other people. 10 of Swords, right? So, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Well, Justice, and the 10 of Swords. You're painting a new picture, though. This flip-flop energy has been really prevalent because of this baggage that you're holding. You know, you can put it down at any time. It's just like mentally sitting there, feeling the emotions of how much this person hurt you, and toying with the idea of how they can affect you in your own mind. And that's what allows you to release it. But these persons, like, these people, some of them are men, some of them are like putting their wand up on every girl, and they're just like bringing sexual entities to other people. Like, you don't sleep with these people. Like, you have to have the strength to deal with these people, because like some of them even have like some stuff going for them, and they try to like bring people down that are lesser than them, but it's always because they're jealous of the integrity of other individuals and not being able to achieve that type of, like, they demand this attention instead of like being integral and just being a good person and like standing out that way. So they try to like mimic that in other people and try to like, call me a snitch, right? But it's true. That's what they do. They don't have the ability to go inward, so you always see them surrounded by people. That's why they do like smear campaigns and get people on their side and hoover and, you know, attack you and stuff. But they can't really attack you if you're alone, can they? And that's why God put you alone, is to show you their true strength. And that pisses them off. Because when you're balanced like that, it's like you can't affect, they can't get to your star quality. You already have the ten of Cups and the Star. And the Three of Cups. So it's like, God's asking you, like, where are your standards? Like, I started trying to attract a whole different demographic of individual. It was like, I'm going to date somebody completely, or like meet people and put myself out there, even through men too. Like, I don't know, yeah, everything. But what I'm saying, like friends, new friends, because like I had to get rid of all my friends too. There's like nobody in my life that was really standing up for me or like on my same level of where I wanted to be. So like, if you want to change, you just gotta like see yourself somewhere else and then make the changes in your 3D reality. Because it's easier to change your 3D reality first and then try to live into that than it is to change your mind like overnight. But the best thing you can do is just be like, you know what, no fucks given. No fucks given. Just laugh at the situation. Just be like, you know what, this person, I have a really big heart and this person really didn't see it. So like, obviously, sucks for them. But, you know, sit with the information, sit with the feeling of how they hurt you, and then release it. But take some thinking, take some alone time. If you're on that journey, I really commend you because it's hard. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the like and subscribe. If you want to get personal reading, delve deeper in your situation. My information is in the description box. Other than that, I'll let y'all go and probably keep doing some more reading. So yeah, bye.